Hey, get away. This is Alex. This is my cruising story. This is Barcelona. I'm working as assistant cruise director on board. It's gonna be nice, beautiful story of a cruising in Mediterranean. If you're up to this experience, let's go. Now in this video we're going to be visiting so many beautiful places. I'm going to be showing you everything that I see. I'm going to be vlogging on the go. You can learn how the operation from the perspective of assistant cruise director looks like, or you just can be inspired to visit these beautiful ports of Mediterranean. I hope this video is going to be useful, so let's dive into it right away. From Barcelona we went to Ibiza and then Palma de Mallorca. We had one sea day with a stop in Naples, Civitavecchia. In Livorno we got overnight, Cannes, and back to Barcelona. That's our 9 days cruise. Alright, breakfast / lunchtime in a beautiful mess with a beautiful view. Just had a little break, ready to continue with my announcements at the bridge. New day, new cruise, new adventures. Let's go. My afternoon portion of bridge embarkation announcements are done. Now I'm gonna go to the office to do the schedule for my team and continue with the safety announcements. All right, changed again, and I'm ready to do the sail away party. Let's go. Sailing away from Barcelona, you always can observe some busy traffic at sea. My day continues. I'm already in the office. This is evening. I managed to do the morning show and then I managed to eat. Now I need to go on the main stage for the introduction, and then I'm gonna go do the bingo and then the party, and this evening gonna be done. I feel like I'm working 3 days straight with the minimum breaks. Sometimes I'm asking, why do I do this to myself, honestly? But you can check the beginning of this back-to-back eventful things that happens in my life in the previous video. So check it out. I hope you're already subscribed to this channel. If no, please consider subscribing. Like, all that, share, all that jazz. We continue. Meanwhile, we are pulling into Ibiza. It's a new day and this is Ibiza. We already have done so many different activities, like for example bingo and stuff. Trying to adjust my video right there. And this is arrival to Ibiza, everybody, on this 9 days Mediterranean cruise. I already have done bingo. Now I'm gonna get something to eat. And sometimes you can find me in this weird situation. If you're watching this channel, let me tell you what happened. I didn't feel good, so I went to the medical and I got 24 hours off. So yeah, I should be back tomorrow in the afternoon. So I was working from the comfort of my cabin because I still needed to do some stuff, like the paperwork and schedule for my team. But at least I have time to, relax. And yeah, got some pills, obviously, strong pills, some strong medication, so I can be back on duty tomorrow. And the only thing I can now do, enjoy the windows view. Let me show you. It's Ibiza right there. My Ibiza. New day, Palma de Mallorca. I feel better. Now it's time to eat, then it's time to rock. By the way, this is the other terminal in Palma de Mallorca. There's few of them. One of the syndromes that we have encountered here on board, especially when you're going home, you check in to have your name tag, your phone. So I didn't take my name tag and you have to wear it while on board. So I need to now go back and get it. I was almost about to enter the mess to eat, but now I need to go all the way back to my cabin, but it's okay, burning some calories. So got my name tag, got the glasses, and yes, it's hot in Palma de Mallorca, and you're probably wondering, or maybe you're wondering why I'm wearing a jacket. It's because I'm spending outdoors just a little portion, just to walking for, I don't know, a minute, less than that. And then most of the time I'm gonna spend inside, and it's a bit chilly, like in my office, in the mess. But once I'm gonna go outside to do the gangway, perform the gangway duties, I'm gonna be wearing also the shorts, and of course, I'm gonna be only wearing the t-shirt. That's gonna be later on. Quick pit stop in the office, and now I'm gonna go and work from my stateroom. I can do some stuff already, but for example, to finish the schedule, I need some inputs. So this is my daily, let's put it this way, I don't want to say struggle, but daily challenge. For me to finish the schedule, I'm gonna need to wait for the information that some of the people gonna send me only by 2. The freestyle daily program should be done by 1, 2. And I need to finish my schedule before 4, but I also need to show up at the gangway between 3 and 4. Anyway, that's the life of assistant cruise director. We continue the day in beautiful Palma de Mallorca and this cruise right there. By the way, if you love what you see, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. I really appreciate if you also could leave some comment right there to encourage small content creator to create more. Let me show you the docking situation. So usually we dock in just right there on the spot of this ship or next to it. But today we are a little bit further away. This is like some military base. Right there is the Porto P, one of the shopping malls that I already visit. You can check out also that video on the channel. And in that direction there's a downtown. That's where the shuttle buses drop off spot next to that cathedral.
Yeah, same people, see? Okay. Okay. We'll start with you, Terry.
Let me tell you what an evening it was. I'm still trying to recover from my little medical off last night. Already dive into the gangway, then schedule change, program planning, and then a game show, and now 90s party, and now I'm finally can recharge my batteries before tomorrow's long sea day. So today at sea on board beautiful Norwegian Breakaway, I'm running like a chicken, and I just finished hosting the Mr. Sexy Legs competition. There was one bingo in the morning. Now I have to take shower and then do another bingo, and then the schedule, and then I need to do the show, the party. Sea day is busy for us, for workers. Today's day at sea continues with 70s party. Let's do it. My handcuffs are ready. Everything is ready. Let's go. All right, the 70s party is done. It was good turnover. A lot of people popped up. Even though tomorrow early port, looks like it's a crowd cruise, it's a party cruise. And yeah, but it's time for me to have a rest. It was a busy, super busy sea day. Woof, woof. It's a new day, it's in Naples, and I'm getting off. Woo. But first I needed to stop by the office and print this super unnecessary paper. What a waste of paper, waste of manpower from the local authorities, Italian Naples. They require to have this pass for some certain nationalities, and it's only in some ports. Look, people of Italy, check your bureaucracy. In some ports you need this, in some ports you don't. But I think it's unnecessary. Then just a little live hug for you right here by the entrance to the terminal. So they're gonna be asking you, are you a crew member or not? Because if you're crew member, you can go ahead straight into the city, just right there. But if you're not, they're gonna ask you to go up through the terminal and go down, obviously, so you can check out different stores and promotions. I mean, if you're up to this, why not? They have a lot of stuff right there, from iconic limoncellos and stuff to other different souvenirs and blah blah blah. But if you want to skip that stuff, you're gonna need to visit it on the way back. Then you can say that you're a crew member. Well, of course, if you look like a crew member, then you can say that you're a crew member. You just do the little shortcut right here instead of going through the terminal. Anyway, and we are today with Explorer something MSC. So I already have an episode from Naples, but right now I'm just gonna stop by for a quick bite and a little bit of a meeting with a friend right in front of the entrance to the port. There's remaining of some old ruins and also entrance to the trains. I hope there's also an exit to the street I need, because as I said, I'm meeting somebody outside. This is the architectural, integration that I like. Look, they made this old fortress next to this new modern metro station, which is amazing. How they integrated this into this. This is a great example. This is something remaining of me trying to be an architect in my previous life. You see, this is the remaining of that interest talking. And I'm just passing by because I just don't want to be under the sun. So I decided to take the little bit of a passage under the square that right in front of the terminal. That's how it looks like from the outside. Look how many scooters, or those bicycles. I mean, motorcyclists they have. Wow. Just imagine you have a house here or business here, and then you walk off and you see the Vesuvius, the ancient volcano. Wow. With Cami buying some gelato right here. Hello to beautiful Argentina. What's the father's name? Come on, let's give him a shout out. Fabian and all other 30 people who's watching this. Hello from beautiful Napoli. Walking around eating gelato and pizza today in Napoli. Coming back home, away from home. Yeah?
To the can.
Gangway duties. Today I also got off and I met my paisana Maria. Hi to you. Got the water for €3 here in Naples. Today's a busy day as well, but I got off and I bought myself this new suit, new shirt. Not sure if super fancy, but I like the color, and it was €100. €100 for suit and €29 for the shirt. I think it looks good. Just a little bit of a new look from Italia. Now I'm gonna go on the stage to close the show. I'm gonna say thank you, give it up, to do some information. This is backstage.
So if something you've done today, you can give it on a shit. Is this something that you've done today? Yeah. It is. And she said that with such confidence.
So today I was doing a couple of different shows already after returning from Naples. By the way, check out other video when I actually had more time to get off. This time I didn't film a lot because I dedicate myself to my lovely company, and you know, not everything you can expose and post. But today I was doing perfect couple game show, and of course the deal or no deal. And now I close the show in the theater, and I'm gonna go to check on our Latin fiesta, which is supposed to be started already because my team is taking care of that. It's super cool when you have a team which you can rely on. I think it's important in each and every aspect of each and every professional aspect, or whatever, maybe it's the sports that you do, but team is super important. All right, the party's done. It's been a day. I deserve a little rest, but I need to stop by the office to finish some reports there. Now this pop up just to remind you that any reaction to this video helps small content creator like me to improve the channel and to share the story with the world, which might inspire some of you to lead the same lifestyle, or at least try cruising for yourself. Believe me, it's addictive lifestyle, not only from the perspective of a worker, but also if you start cruising, I don't think you can stop. It's super interesting way of exploring the world while having amazing cuisine, Broadway shows, and so on. We continue. Good morning. It's a new day. I finally rested. Now I'm gonna get coffee at the crew area on the bow of the ship. Let's do this. That's the view from the bow of the ship. Civitavecchia. It's a mid-cruise. And Norwegian Breakaway. My coffee and back to the cabin. Yeah, I like a lot of aspects of my job. Me and my new friend Bobby, we're gonna do the inventory right now of some prizes that we are carrying on board for one of the game shows. Hi. It's a keychain. Okay, you probably want to know how my inventory look like. This is super exclusive content. Nothing special, it's just a locker. There you go, boom, you see? We have the line, you cannot store above that line anything. And then I have here some stuff, everything on a pallet, and I did a little bit of reshuffling here because I needed access to a couple of things. And now I need to schedule my team to help me to organize this a little bit better. Something can be condensed, you know, something can be moved, some empty boxes like this can be thrown, and so on and so forth. Yeah, this is how my port day looked like. It's a beautiful day in Civitavecchia, and it's a gangway time for me. Let's do this. Greet and smile and meet the guests. But at first I need to stop by the office and print the schedule for the team, which I already put together working from my stateroom. The afternoon gangway of Civitavecchia. And that's the view from the other side of the ship. Wow. I think it was a beautiful sunset. But I was busy. We're doing yes or no game show with a cruise director. And I didn't have time to eat. Now, do some snacks. It is what it is. And going after that right away to the glow party, the biggest party of the high seas tonight. It was such a nice party. This cruise is party people. They don't complain. The only thing I would improve with them for them to spend a little bit more time and money with our bingo. So I could entertain them. They could win some money. I could get my little piece of that. And yeah, but they are party people, definitely. But everything is not over for me yet, because I need to go do my reports. It's almost 12 in the night. I want to talk a little bit about planning of the events. You know, sometimes planning of the events, it's just a very challenging thing. So program planning, it's such an important thing. But sometimes there are so many factors that can impact your, as you thought, perfect schedule, like on the spot, and you're gonna change. For example, you were planning perfect spot for your party, but then like a huge something happened and you need to move your party to the least favorite spot. And it's not that it's a bad spot, but it's, you know, that it's gonna drive less guests, less people to the party on that particular night because of the flow, because you know that, for example, tomorrow they're gonna be waking up early, but you cannot do anything because the decision has been made on some other level, and it is what it is. Livorno today. Since this is the overnight and this is the gateway to Tuscany, from this port you can go and explore Florence, Pisa, Lucca, San Gimignani, and much more. And as always with my team, we are running the gangway duties and observing different ferry boats arriving to the port of Livorno. This is the gangway duties right there. It's me and Johnny, we are on the go, here you go. This is how we do it. Let's see, it's our food vlog. Let's check what do we eat. Johnny, what have you got?
Yeah. It's more carbs. More carbs, more power.
There you go. As you see, we're treating ourselves well with eclairs and stuff. I'm in anticipation of a beautiful sunset after my gangway duties and the dinner. I'm on an open deck, about to change for the evening. But the sun is so pleasant, so please don't change. Don't change. Yeah, but one of the privileges being an assistant cruise director is that somebody can make up your bed and you don't have to worry about that. And working at sea, you know, especially if you start growing, this is a great privilege. Back home, you have to do it all by yourself. Cook, clean, make up your bed. Oof, hate it. Do you like chores? So our party has been expected. Had a low attendance and it was very quiet because it's an overnight today in Livorno. So what is overnight? Basically we are for 2 days in the same port, so we're staying here for another day. So a lot of people got off and not many of them showed up to the party. But we knew it, so that's why we scheduled for this night Millennium Party. And the biggest party of the high seas was yesterday, the Glow Party. That's why as assistant cruise director and cruise director you need to plan those things in advance if you want the right product to work in the right time. However, sometimes we can be very limited with room and space, the area where to put the parties, events and activities. It's still Livorno, still overnight, and I woke up not long ago and it's time for me to eat. I'm going to the buffet, to the guest buffet. This cruise, even though I have the privilege, I didn't go there at all because the evening hours sometimes, most of the time, didn't work for me, and during the lunch I was busy, so I didn't bother. The ending of the cruise, first time I'm gonna use my privilege. Let's go. Alright, my lunch/breakfast is done. I'm gonna stop by the office. Well, I stopped by the office to get some papers. And now I'm going to be working from the comfort of my stateroom. And then also today we're going to be having a pier party. But the problem is it was scheduled at 4:30, and in this morning it was changed to 3:30, and I scheduled all my team for 4:30, and some of them are outside, especially DJ. So now I'm trying to get hold of him through the social media. Hey, maybe you can return from outside earlier, otherwise we're gonna be playing music from iPod. Yes, our party gonna happen right here in front of the ship, between the terminal and the ship in Livorno. Gangway is done. Printing of my schedule is done, which I prepared a little bit earlier, and now I need to take a shower and prepare for the evening. Yeah, that's the life of assistant cruise director. Alright, my evening continues after a couple of meetings with the team, with the management. I'm gonna go eat. Yay. Good morning. Let me show you what I see. This is Cannes, France. Wow. Dressing room. Our morning tendering meeting already happened. Now I need to check if everything is ready in the theater for this meeting. Not yet. So what's gonna happen here? Basically, guests gonna be coming from the top of the theater in different sections or through the aisles and sitting in different sections if needed. And then from here, they're gonna be escorted through that maze, which is a little bit of behind the scene for them. This is what our crew members are using, that maze during the shows, and through the maze they're gonna go towards the tender platform. We are running tender boats from the shore side and also from the ship, and there's a few different tender platforms. That's why our team should be in cooperation with the bridge, with the captain and the team basically. And I'm gonna be doing the announcements here. And right now, since I'm waiting for the guests to start coming, I do some stuff. And on the screen, they can watch the video about the tendering. So everybody already have an idea while waiting, if needed to wait. So they have an idea what is the tendering process. Not just me explaining, but also, visual. It's so much important. We try different formats throughout the years. Putting the trivias there, putting some entertainment, leaving black the screen or blank just like that, but the best way is just to show them this video with explanation of what is actually tendering. At least they catch some idea, and everybody's if everybody's following our direction, this tendering operation can be super smooth. Now guess what, the second hour almost for me here in the theater, and there's nobody. Well, second hour since the meeting, then we could have a short break for coffee, whatever, but it's 8 p.m. Our meeting was at 6, and we still did not utilize the theater, only because we're sending early birds directly to the tender platform, so we don't need to use this buffering zone, which is the theater. So that proves one more time that early birds always wins, because right now between approximately 8 and 9:30, 10, that's where it's gonna get busy. That's where the tendering really gonna get busy. All the families or friends are waking up and stuff, and I cannot blame them. They're on vacation and stuff, but if you're early riser, you're always gonna win in this. If it's a game, or if it's a hustle, if this is game to win, that you're gonna win in this situation. You're gonna see more, you're gonna get off earlier, because right now I believe the team even sending everybody without even booking of the tender ticket, which could be booked on board in different locations, for example from the ATV, from the comfort of their own stateroom, or the touch screens and stuff. Anyway, Meanwhile, I'm already in the office with my Starbucks, printing something for my... already preparing the schedules for my team. Looking forward to eat soon. It's gonna be my breakfast slash lunch, and having a little break. Today is the last day of the cruise. We're also gonna be having our last and final bingo. It's the busy day. French Riviera in all its glory. Just had my lunch with some of my team members. Finished my schedule. And now I have 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't think I'm gonna be having a chance to sleep. And I also better do something. I have a laptop in my cabin, so I'll do something.
Away. 2 balls away.
Look, one of my colleagues
3 balls away.
calling bingo.
4 balls away.
And I
5
already
balls
finished
away.
the paperwork.
Who needs a miracle right now? Okay.
Running like a chicken. It's the last day of the cruise. And now, time to... Oh wow! Look at this. Ready my laundry. Alright, 9:15, well 9:14. I'm a minute away from hosting the game show. I finished all my reports and I'm ready to stroll to the atrium where I have the last and final game show of the cruise, which is movie sketch trivia. And this cruise is gonna be done and I'm gonna be having a chance to relax, and I need to start tomorrow at 6:45 in the morning. Woo. Hello again, Barcelona. Go early morning for me. I need to go and do a couple announcements, well, few announcements for during a few hours at the bridge. My portion of announcements are done. That's where my cruising story ends. And don't forget to check other videos on cruising, and not only cruising, on this channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.